the basement, y'all, where people have a good time. The parties that I hit have nothing to do with my ears are going out of their mind. Down here they play the real thing, songs that really were rock and roll. And it's a cliche to put it this way, but they don't make them like that anymore. More. So if they put me in the spotlight, I'm never leaving the club. I'm going down to the basement. I'm going down to the basement. I'm going down to the basement, 'cause I really wanna rock and roll. Oh. An older man gets on the mic, tells us to hang our burdens up. He says songs you hear today all start to get in the way till you're barely even feeling the love. He drops a needle on a pop song. He drops a needle on some soul. Now watch a pair fall in love over there, dancing the songs that parents would know. So everybody give me room now. Watch me cut a rug in the shirt. Oh, I'm going down to the basement. I'm going down to the basement. I'm going down to the basement, 'cause I really wanna rock and roll. Oh. Party people, sweat out the night. Let your body do just what it likes. You know, just wanna hear something from before my years. Dance soldiers, forgetting our day job, trying to get our funk on, 'cause we came to rock and roll. I'm going down to the basement. I'm going down to the basement. I'm going down to the basement, 'cause I really wanna rock and roll. 'Cause I really wanna rock and roll. 'Cause I really wanna rock and roll. Said I really wanna rock and roll. Said I really wanna rock and roll. Said I really wanna rock and roll. Thank you guys. How's everyone doing? The rumors are true. My name is Eric Hutchinson, and I am playing songs from my new album today. I'm very excited to be here with you guys. This next one is the first song on my album, and it's called Talk is Cheap. Lately I'm losing my appetite for all the pretty young girls and the socialites who just talk. And this is what we do, we just talk. Watch them waste breath on a magazine or rehash what the television shows on me. It's just talk. And this is what we do, we just talk. Some people don't know how they really feel. Some people can't talk about what is real. And I could never chit-chat all day long. Some people don't care what you want to hear. Some people just look for an open ear. And everybody's talking while they're stringing me along. How about what to do? 'Cause talk is cheap. And I don't wanna wait for you, 'cause talk is cheap. I don't know how you spend your time. I'm done wasting all of mine, 'cause talk is cheap. Lately I'm tired of politics and listening to the never-ending arguments that just stall. And this is what we do, we just talk. Never known someone to change their mind after a heated debate over the moral lines we just crossed. But this is what we do, we just talk. Some people get cute and they draw the line. Some people can't choose over left and right. And I could never stomach all that greed. Some people don't care enough. Some people get scared enough to get talked into something that they think they should believe. Oh, how about what you do? I don't know how you spend your time, 'cause I'm done wasting all of mine. 'Cause talk is cheap. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-ba. 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 Ba-da-ba-da. Some people think action is overdue. Oh, oh. Some people can't wait. We got work to do. I only speak of what I've done, 'cause talk is cheap. And if you listen, everyone, by your tongue when you're talking to me, I'll go by what you do, 'cause talk is cheap. And I don't wanna wait for you, 'cause talk is cheap. I don't know how you spend your time, but I'm done wasting all mine. 'Cause talk is cheap. 'Cause talk's cheap. 'Cause talk's cheap. 'Cause talk's cheap. Thank you. So that's a brand new song called Talk is Cheap, and it's on the new album, Moving Up, Living Down. And this next song, though, is actually one of my older songs. It's probably about 10 years old, and I put on an old album of mine and kind of forgot about it, and sort of thought everybody else would too, and it didn't go away. It was like a pleasant zombie. And people started asking for it and tweeting me and emailing me and calling out for it at shows, and I kind of didn't even remember how to play it anymore, but I thought, why don't I give it a try? And I kind of dusted it off and had a chance to fall back in love with it, and it's on the new album, and it's one of my favorites. It's called Breakdown More. Can't write my words when I don't have you. I can't sing my song when my strings won't tune. You won't believe me. You won't believe me crying, and I can't walk my path when I can't stay motivated, and I can't pay my dues when it gets too complicated. You won't believe me. You won't believe me. So you'll never see me. Give me a reason and I won't break down. Give me a reason and I won't break down. If you go, I'll never be found. You gotta give me a reason and I won't break down. And I can't keep my beat when I don't have you. I can't shake my sense when you won't come through. How could you leave me just when you see me crying? I can't feel low down when I don't have legs to stand on, and I can't feel low down when there ain't no ground to land on. How could you leave me? How could you leave me? So you'll never see me. Give me a reason and I won't break down. Give me a reason and I won't break down. If you go, I'll never be found. You gotta give me a reason and I won't break down. Don't walk away expecting I'll be fine. Let's work it out, or at least change my mind. So give me a reason and I won't break down. Give me a reason and I won't break down. If you go, I'll never be found. You gotta give me a reason and I won't break down. And I won't break down if you give me a reason, but I got no reason, so I'll just break down. And I won't break down if you give me a reason, but I got no reason. Thank you. This next song is off my first album, and I wrote it. I was under 21, and I was wondering what it would be like to get into the clubs and the bars. I was living here in New York City, and I wrote this song about going out to the clubs, what I thought it would be like. That was pretty much right, turns out. This song's called Rock and Roll. Waiting around for the weekend, figuring which club is sneaking. Fancy drinks and $50 cover charge. Lately it's been a big hassle. Heineken and Newcastle to make sure he's living in and living large. 50 guard. Otherwise he will tell him what it's probably like, cause it's not hard. His charm is gonna get him through the night. Cause if he wanna rock, he rocks. If he wanna roll, he rolls. He can roll with the punches as long as he feels like he's in control. If he wanna stay, he stays. If he wanna go, he goes. He doesn't care how he gets there, long as he gets somewhere he knows. Oh no, na 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 na. Na 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 na. See her, heavy makeup and cut t-shirt. Every girl out wants to be her, but they look the same already. Why adjust? Reading the magazine secrets, forgetting the topical regrets. Cause if she comes home all alone, the night's a bust. It's a must. Swivel in her hips and the look she gives, it's all a trust. If only in the morning she knew where she lived. Cause if she wanna rock, she rocks. If she wanna roll, she rolls. She can roll with the punches as long as she feels like she's in control. And if she wanna stay, she stays. If she wanna go, she goes. She doesn't care how she gets there, long as she gets somewhere she knows. Oh no, na 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 na. Na 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 na. And in a wink, they're on the brink, from drink to drink, and at the bar we cash the blow, shot to shot. It's getting hot, advance the plot to see how far it's gonna go. All depends, oh, ditch the friends and grab a cab. Another chance, a cheap romance doesn't count cause the room is spinning. Nothing to lose tonight, they both are winning. And they fall in love as they fall in bed, they sing. If they wanna rock, they rock. If they wanna roll, they roll. They can roll with the punches as long as they feel like they're in control. And if they wanna stay, they stay. If they wanna go, they go. They don't care how they get there, long as they get somewhere they know. Oh no, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Thank you guys. I got one more for you here, and then I guess we're gonna do a little Q&A. Question and answer. So this song is about it's about being in love with somebody who's in love with somebody else, and that person doesn't care about either of you. Sort of an effed up love triangle, and it's called Watching You Watch Him. I love you from the bottom of my heart. That's not gonna change, but things look grim. And I'm watching you watch him. Give you the best a man can hope to give. But I'm not feeling brave, chances are slim. And I'm watching you watch him. Oh, what is left to learn? He would let you crash and burn. He never gives attention, but you still yearn. Where do I fit in? And I'm watching you watch him. God only knows why I still wait around. Except I hate to see you cry. I need you, but there are things I cannot do. And I want you when he's playing all this game. And it gets hard to tell who's the victim. And I'm watching you watch him. Oh, what is there to learn? He would let you crash and burn. Never gives attention, but you still yearn. Where do I fit in? I'm watching you watch him. God only knows why I still wait around. Except I hate to see you cry. And I need you, but there are things I cannot do. And I love you like a broken record plays. I'm a window pane, a phantom limb. And I'm watching you watch him. And I am watching you watch him. When I am watching you watch him. Thank you, guys.
So I'm going to ask some questions about the new album, the upcoming tour, and then give you guys a chance to ask Eric what you want to ask. So first,
Keep it clean.
Okay, yes, keep it clean. I want to ask you about the name of the album, Moving Up, Living Down. Where did that name come from?
It has a couple meanings to me. I live here in New York City, and when I made my last album, I was living in Maryland still. And shortly after I finished, I moved up here, and I think a lot of the album's about transition and growing up and kind of, finding my place in young adulthood. And it's also sort of a literal stuff of moving uptown and still trying to feel like you're being true to yourself and all that kind of stuff.
Who did you work on for the album? Like, who helped everything come together?
I worked with two great producers, Mike Elizondo in LA, and I spent a month out with him, and then Martin Terefe in London. I got to live there for a month and work on all the stuff, which was really cool. So I wrote all the songs in New York, and then I recorded in London and LA, and I felt like it was a really cool mix of all the cities kind of, found their way into the recordings.
So is that transition that you were talking about sort of the overarching theme of the album?
I guess so.
Yeah?
I guess, yeah.
Is there an overarching theme of the album?
I don't know. Maybe an overreaching theme. No, I don't know. I feel like it's, it's definitely about kind of growing up. And I also did so much traveling with the first record. There was a lot of sort of saying hello and goodbye to people all at once. And I think a lot of that stuff was kind of floating around in there. And when I got finished making the album, I came home and kind of just got to decompress and think about all the stuff that had gone on, because it was really sort of a whirlwind. And then it took some time to write, and I would just write all day and then go out at night and get some drinks and have dinner and come back and do it again.
Is songwriting a sort of therapy for you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I work a lot of things out, and a lot of times if I'm not in a good mood, I'm sometimes trying to cheer myself up in the songs. You know, I like the idea that the songs can be uplifting, and I have a lot of people tell me they put the music on when they want to be in a good mood, which is cool.
Well, I really like watching you watch him, because I think that feeling of liking someone who likes someone else is something that pretty much everyone can relate to. Did that song stem from a personal experience, or was it just the general idea of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone can kind of relate to that on some level. You know, I've had a lot of people, after I play that song, people come up to me afterwards and tell me, "Oh, you're singing my life right now," and
Give him a hug.
we'll have a nice hug. Yeah, exactly. And you know, so I think it's been cool.
Are there any other songs on the album that stem from a personal experience or that you particularly relate to?
I think all of them are personal on some level, but they're not all autobiographical, because frankly my life's not interesting enough. So sometimes I got to think of interesting things that might happen to other people that are way more interesting. So it's like a nice mix of stuff that's going on in my head and stuff that I'm noticing going on in other people's heads.
I heard Watching You Watch Him was actually already in a Grey's Anatomy episode. Did you know that?
I knew that, and my mom knew that. She was very excited about it. And yeah, it was really cool. They called me and said, we want to use it in the season premiere. And I was like, let me think about it. I'll get back to you.
And yes.
Yeah. So it was really cool. You know, it was awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. But you know what? Your songs are so upbeat, but sometimes what you sing about's not so great, like having a crush on someone that doesn't like you back. Can you talk about that dichotomy a little bit?
Yeah, I really like that idea. I mean, just from a songwriting standpoint, I like the idea that everything's not so cut and dry. I feel like in a lot of songs and movies, things are always so simple. It's either this or that. And I feel like in real life, at least in my relationships, and I might just be a whack job, but you know, there's a lot of gray area in there, and I try to really examine the gray area in songs, you know. So, and I'm a huge Beatles fan, and I feel like they were really great at looking at some of that stuff, and keeping it upbeat, and you know, I feel like it's easier to listen to depressing lyrics if they're upbeat. And also, I don't like playing slow songs all that much. You know, I'm really big into the live show, and I like being able to dance, and I like being able to sing. And you know, I did the thing where I had all the slow songs, and I was bored. So I try to make stuff as upbeat as possible.
And you have a tour coming up, right?
I do. Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna be gone for a couple months, and yeah, we'll be everywhere. We'll be back here in May.
Who are you playing with?
We'll be headlining it and have my whole band and everything, so it'll be fun.
Do you know who's opening for you guys?
Graffiti 6 is opening, and
nice.
Anya Marina, a friend of mine's, opening on a few of the dates in the Midwest. So
Cool. And when is the first date for the tour? When does it start?
April 17th is the official first date.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. I think we should open it up to some questions from you guys. Anyone have any questions?
Yeah, whenever you get a chance. This could get weird.
Sure.
Oh, I was like, where's she going? I was just wondering if you could talk a little bit about your songwriting process. Do you tend to write all at once, or do you start on something and put it away and then bring it back out again? Or is there any particular way that you write?
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I approach it like, I guess like an author probably would. I get up and I really just write, you know, 9 to 5 pretty much, or 9 to 7 or whatever. I try and just keep moving and write on whatever. If I'm getting stuck on something, I'll leave it alone and come back to a different day. And if that happens a few times, I'm like, maybe this just isn't going anywhere. But yeah, I tend to write in batches. I sort of think I'll write like 3 good songs in a row and then maybe 20 bad ones in a row. Those are not fun days, really. Yeah, so I guess it's kind of like that.
Any other questions?
I guess I primarily know you just piano-based. So in your writing process, do you generally write from the piano or from the guitar, and do you have a preference in performance between the instruments?
Yeah, I'd say I play about 50-50 when I'm writing, especially, and when I'm working on a song. If it comes to a point where I'm not sure what to do, I'll usually switch instruments, and that'll usually lead in a different way or something. But yeah, I mean, I love having the dynamics to go back and forth, especially in the live show. I just like the different sounds, and I definitely write songs differently on each instrument too. Any YouTube questions? I can do any tech-related stuff if you've got that.
When did you start songwriting, and how did you get to where you are today? It's kind of a big question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, those are big ones. How much time do you have? I mean, I started songwriting pretty young, like maybe 7 or 8 or something, and it was just the logical step for me, you know, like I liked hearing songs, and so then I would just sing my own, and I had a teacher in school that showed me, okay, this is what you do when you have a song. Now you write it down, and she showed me how to do that, and she wrote it down. I still have that piece. It's framed now in my office, and then I just make up songs with my friends and with my family. And then a little later on, I started playing guitar, and I had a teacher who said, well, you know, it's cool to write down songs, but really part of music is being able to share it, so we should go out and play some open mics and stuff like that. And it just kind of found its way, you know, and I just kept getting more and more into it all. And I don't really know how I got to this point, honestly. It's been like a weird trip, but it's been really cool, and I definitely feel like it's a huge privilege to get to do what I do.
I think we have time for one more.
One long one.
I'm a bad example because this is a really quick question, but
Okay.
I didn't realize that you were from New York, and there haven't been any, like, well, I guess you've been writing the album for a while, but are you going to play some more New York shows? Seems like it should be easier to see you if you're here.
Yeah, no, it should be. It definitely should be. Yeah, I'm doing a couple shows, and I would like to just do some special little shows and stuff, and just announce them kind of short and on short notice and do that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm looking to do more of that stuff. But yeah, I've been trying to figure it out, but I've just been writing. So I'm excited to be playing the new songs now. But I'll let you know when we get there. Which part of town do you live in? I'll make sure to play in your neighborhood. Okay, Brooklyn, got it. Do like a 5 boroughs tour maybe. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Great. Thanks.